To Hollywood now, where an unmistakable trend is underway. Remaking classic films is, of course, a time-honored tradition, even though the new version typically pales in comparison to the original. But now, a twist. Filmmakers are retooling flops. That's right, movies that failed the first time round are being given a second life. Jeremy Hubbard explored why in tonight's Sign of the Times.
Smart people on ice.
It doesn't take a real genius to realize Hollywood has officially run out of ideas. They must have if they're remaking Real Genius, that 1985 Val Kilmer flop.
Whoa!
You're the carpenter?
And remember Overboard? Can't blame you if you don't. The Goldie Hawn stinker crashed and burned at the box office, but now it too is being refreshed, rehashed, and revamped.
Why would you mess with a classic like Overboard? I mean, do your own rich woman amnesia understands poor people's story. Don't try and ruin Overboard for me.
If a film is campy, corny, or just plain crummy the first time around, is it worthy of a remake?
Regardless of whether a movie's a flop or a hit, it has brand name recognition.
It's become so expensive to market something that you're happy that, oh, people have at least heard of Overboard. Sure, they remember it sucks, but at least I don't have to remind people what it is.
I'll bury them beside you.
There are plenty of retreads said to be in development now, like The Shadow, which made just $8 million more than it cost the first time around back in 1994.
Fear is the mind killer.
And Dune, which cost an estimated $45 million to make back in 1984 and brought in less than $30 million. And Red Sonja, in 1985, it made less than $7 million. The studio hopes a new version starring Megan Fox will keep it from floundering like the original.
Everything's better with Megan Fox in it, right? Even if it's Red Sonja.
Remaking a failure has worked in the past. Gladiator, the blockbuster that grossed nearly $500 million and won a Best Picture Oscar, was basically a remake of this 1964 flop, The Fall of the Roman Empire. Looks like the remake is sometimes better than the original.
Release the Kraken!
And special effects have certainly freshened up this year's updates of cheesy 80s classics like Clash of the Titans and Tron, exposing them to a new generation of moviegoers.
Look at what they're going to do with Tron. They're making it into a 3D extravaganza. I think that's really going to shine. I think that's going to do very well.
Now that we have this amazing 3D and CGI technology, I think you can finally tell the story of Overboard. I think it'll make a big difference.
Did you tell him?
If at first it doesn't succeed, Hollywood will try again. Let's just hope a remake of From Justin to Kelly isn't in the works. Wouldn't want to destroy the sanctity of the original. I'm Jeremy Hubbard for Nightline.